Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you for joining me today. It's been a busy day. Typically I've already done a video, I've uploaded it and it's actually been released. What time is it? It is 4 o'clock. So busy day. My parents showed up unexpected this morning. We've been hanging out with my folks, then went over to see the in-laws. So we just got back. And I said, I need to do a quick video. Look, I don't even have any makeup on. This is me, no makeup. Oh gosh, I can't believe I'm showing you guys this. Anyways, before we get started, a few things I wanna mention. You guys are all wondering what's going on with the giveaway. The giveaway did end on Wednesday and I've been so busy. I know you guys are all dying to know who won. I promise you, I will tell you guys all of that in the next video. I still have to do the draw. Things have been crazy busy. It's just chaotic. So I'm sorry. I will promise. What day is it today? Sunday. So my next video is every 3 days. So Wednesday. I will tell you guys Wednesday. I will do the random picker and I will tell you guys who won the giveaway on Wednesday. So back here, you guys all usually typically see canvases. For the last little while, I've had my blue diptych hanging up back there. So I've got some good news and bad news. So here's my diptych. Bad news is I came down one morning to check on some resin stuff I had done. And one of the pieces had, the hook gave way and one of the canvases fell. And because of that, and I've never seen this before, and even Tammy hasn't seen it before because I showed it to Tammy. I'm like, Tammy, what do I do? I got a crack in it. Let me see if I can show you. Little hairline crack right up there. You see it? So a little hairline crack. So it must have fell on the corner when it fell. And there's a teeny tiny hairline crack right there. So of course, naturally, I messaged my good friend Tammy, who's like a resin expert, and I said, Tammy, what do I do? Do I sand it down and add another layer and hopefully the crack goes away? So because of the crack, how it is, Tammy and I both agreed that even after I sand it and add another coat of resin on top, probably won't fix the crack and it'll still be visible. So bad news, crack in the painting. Good news is if anyone is interested in this piece, I have now discounted it significantly. So it's up to you. You know, like, I mean, the rest of the painting is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it aside from that little crack up at the top. Now, if a little crack like that doesn't bother you and you've always wanted to own a piece of my art, but you know, maybe you couldn't afford it or anything like that, here's a chance to have a diptych. They are 11 by 14 inches each canvas. And I'll probably discount it a good 35 to 40% off. So if you're interested, please email me, CanellaCiraco@gmail.com, and we can discuss the price and go from there if you're interested in that. The ivory triptych is dry finished resined. I will show you guys the outdoor look of that. It's gorgeous. In my last video when I did the periwinkle light blue violet pour, I kept calling it pewter and I had a lot of people correct me in the comments. Why are you calling it pewter? Brain fart. So it was actually, I should have been saying periwinkle, but I kept calling it pewter. So the periwinkle double Dutch triptychs are almost dry. They will get a coat of resin soon, but I've been working on some other stuff for some friends of mine and their kids, and I'm going to show you those outdoor as well. Again, if anyone is interested in ordering any wood cutouts from me, I'm back at it. I'm now accepting commissions again. I've opened that up again. So if you're interested in an unfinished wood round or wood piece for you to do on your own, I can do that. Or if you want me to finish it for you, I can do that as well. I think that's it. Thank you to everyone who's been donating. Again, I need to write this stuff down so that I can remember your names. I promise I will give you guys a shout out. To those of you who have donated, to those of you who have donated to Lucas and even Sophia. Thank you so much, guys. One of my awesome viewers sent Lucas a bunch of really old trains that he used to play with. and have when he was younger and a kid himself. And I just got the box. Like, the box was massive, like huge. I got it from UPS the other day, and Lucas could not be happier. I'm gonna try and remember. I took a picture of Lucas with all his new trains down on the floor in front of him. I will try to remember to add that picture into this video at the end for you guys to see. But he couldn't be more thrilled. So thank you so much to everybody who has been so gracious. And head on over to Lucas's channel and subscribe to his channel. He's so close to 1,000 subscribers, which is amazing. But I think that's it. We're gonna do the orange, the cadmium orange hue Dutch pour today. And if I think of anything else while I'm pouring, I'll let you guys know. But in the meantime, I'll take you guys outside, check out the outdoor stuff, and then we'll get started on the painting. Be right back. All right, guys, so here is the ivory triptych, and the sun just snuck out and it probably is gonna go away again. However, it is done and resined with a beautiful top coat of crystal resin, and the sun's disappearing on me, of course. Let's see here. But it just turned out perfect. Now I wish the sun would come back, but it's not. You can see the clouds though. Let's get this last piece out. Beautiful shimmer. So this piece is available if anyone is interested in this beautiful ivory colored, or ecru, or whatever you want to call it, piece. It's available. Just email me, CanellaCiraco@gmail.com. But I love it. It turned out really good. So I'm going to show you guys one more thing before we get started. All right, and here's the other thing I wanted to show you guys. So our good friends are coming up to visit tomorrow. So I did the Steelers, the Pittsburgh Steelers logo for the daddy, and I did the Bajka name for the wife, my girlfriend, whose horse is named Bajka. And their kids, little Carter here, had his birthday yesterday. So I figured I am going to make names for all of them. And I love, look, you see this dog hair everywhere. But we have beautiful Ava here with purple turquoise. There we go. Oh, so pretty. Purple, turquoise, and hot pink for Ava. And little Ethan here, his favorite colors were green, orange, and blue. So there we have Mr. Ethan, like so. And young man Carter, his favorite colors were blue, green, and yellow. So there you go. Now, if anyone is watching and is interested in getting some names done for their kiddos or their grandchildren, I can do it. Like, how cool is that? So shoot me an email if you're interested in getting a commission piece done with some names or anything. I can have my wood guy do it, and you can either have me paint it for you, or you can have a go at it yourself. So that's what I wanted to show you guys for now. Let's get on to the orange painting. All right, guys, welcome back, and here we go. So today I've decided to, kind of stay away from the diptychs and the triptychs and just do a one piece. So what I have here is a 16 by 20 inch canvas, and I just realized the canvas matches my shirt. Look at that. I forgot. So the base color is Cadmium Orange Hue by Liquitex Basics, and I've mixed it with Floetrol. Oh, let me reach over here. Whoa. Flood Floetrol and some water, okay? And if you want to know how I mix my paints in my bottles, check out video number 63. I will link it up at the top, and you can check that out. And I also, don't forget, I put everything here in my Loli Veffy squeeze bottles. I have the small, medium here, and then there's a large. And so with my new base colors, I've actually been filling up the little bottles because, you know, they're colors I typically don't use often, like orange and stuff. So instead of filling up a medium or large bottle, I figured these little bottles are perfect. So if you are interested in purchasing Loli Veffy products, whether it be the silicone mat here, or the squeeze bottles or everything else on the website, you can save 10% off the entire loliveffy.com website using code Kanella10. Or if you're just interested in buying the silicone mats, you can save $5 off a jumbo or a mega mat using code Kanella5. But if you're buying other stuff too, like the squeeze bottles, she sells torches, all kinds of silicone molds and stuff like that, you can save 10% off. All right. So as you can see, I've already gone ahead and flooded my canvas. I am just going to pop the bubbles really quick. Oh, I see a hair. I see a doggy hair in there. Let me get that out. Let me get this little sucker out. There we go. All right. So today's color choice, I'd show you guys my Pinterest palette, but I can't because I have my other phone recording right beside this one over here in case this one gets corrupted. I have backup now. So I have two phones and two tripods recording at the same time. The only difference is this phone here has my microphone attached to it, but the phone over there doesn't. So if I ever need to use the backup for some reason, there won't be a microphone, but beggars can't be choosers, right? So I have chosen some color palettes, and you know what? I'll try and put the picture of my color palette that I chose in the video as well. Why not? I could add it to the end, no big deal. So the colors I've chosen to use today are 24 karat gold by DecoArt. Then I've chosen deep turquoise by DecoArt, antique copper by Folk Art. I didn't even shake these yet. And I'm going back to the Garnet. I love the Garnet by DecoArt. Now, you're probably wondering, hey, these colors look pretty similar. They're pretty much the exact same colors I used in my last video with the ivory base. The only difference being, instead of the deep turquoise, I actually used pewter, which is right here. So there's the difference. In the ivory pour I used pewter, but in this one, I'm going to use the deep turquoise. And when you see the color palettes of what I chose, you'll understand why. So I will put those in at the end of the video if you want to stay tuned to see that. But otherwise, the rest of the colors are the same. So let's get going here. And I think I'm going to do something a little different because this is a 16 by 20 inch canvas. Instead of doing a squiggle across or a squiggle diagonally, I was thinking maybe corners, maybe doing some corners and blowing in and a little bit out. I don't know how that's going to work out, but we will find out because it's nice to kind of change it up a little bit and change the way you do it. You know, no one says you have to do squiggly lines all the same way. So let's see if we do this and then maybe this and blow it out and see what happens there. All right. Okay, let's go with the deep turquoise. What a pretty color. See, when I do the orange in this turquoise, all I can think about now is the Miami Dolphins logo, which of course is my husband's favorite football team. But yeah, that's the colors this reminds me of. And this now looks like brown against the orange, this antique copper, which is kind of cool. And last but not least, let's add the Garnet. And this is such a pretty color. I'm surprised I don't use it more often, to be quite honest with you. All right, so let's pop these new bubbles here. A lot of people have been asking me, they haven't seen any recent videos of Juno and Echo. I will be posting one of those today as well, if all goes well. Don't forget, I did make sure my canvas was level. You gotta make sure I used my spatula. This is my omelet turning spatula, the best spatula for spreading your paint around, in my personal opinion. You can find this on Amazon. Click on my Amazon links below. All right, so I think I'm gonna blow in and then maybe out. And then same with up here, but I'll start this way first and let's see what happens.
Woo, pretty. All right, so now I'll go this way.
Wow, look at that. So I love this, and then the pewter kind of took over a little bit over here. So, oh, look at the turquoise, looks so pretty. I love this side. This side I'm a little iffy on. I'm gonna have to work on this now because the pewter just kind of took over and there's not very much turquoise in there. So I am going to just kind of do this. And let's hope for the best. So I think I'm going to, let's see. Much better. Okay, because there was, and now I have some cells going on in there actually. Because there was just way too much. I said it again. I'm saying pewter. Why am I saying pewter? Maybe I need to do a Dutch pour with pewter. Garnet. Garnet. Okay, Kanella, it's called garnet. Okay, so that looks better there. There, I just blew some more orange into the garnet, so I like that a lot. Wow, I am so excited about this. This turned out really pretty. And you know what? I'm not an orange fan. I like orange more than I do red, but this orange just pops. I have different colors of orange. Here, I'll show you. Let's see here. So, like, I mean, you'll see the difference. So this is what I used, but then there's the Azo Orange by Amsterdam, which is what I thought I was gonna use, but look at the difference between the two. And then this one is just Orange by Artist Loft. So I'm glad I didn't go with this, and I'm glad I went with this orange because it's so rich. It actually really pops the color. I'm so happy with this. Okay, I'm not torching it. I'm not touching it. I am going to bring you guys down for a close-up with the studio lights on, and then I'm going to turn them off and show you guys the shimmer in this. But I actually really like the way I did the lines on this one. It's different and I'm liking it. So I will be right back and we'll go down with the close-up. All right, guys, here we go. So here is the piece with the studio lights on. It's so rich. And look, this is where I added in that blue, and look how it turned out. It was a big blob of garnet before, and now that blue just mixed in so well. But look at the cells on this side. This turned out really gorgeous. I'm really happy with this piece. And this was the final color. Like, I mean, I think I've done pretty much every color in the rainbow now. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purples, magentas, a couple of shades of blues, ivory, the unbleached titanium. But yeah, I've done them all, but there's gonna be some, look at, it's like a beautiful rainbow. It's so gorgeous. All right, let me turn the studio lights off and I'll show you guys what it looks like with the lights off. Although this is so pretty just like this. I could just stare at this forever. Here, let's stare for a little bit. No, okay, let's move on, hold on. All right, guys, before I forget, viewer's choice. So like I mentioned, I've done pretty much all the colors now. What I haven't done is an iridescent background. So I figured, you know what? I ordered a bunch of these online at Michael's. A lot of people ask me where I get my Pebeo. So I ordered them on Michael's online. But we have here, you see that? Let me show you. Iridescent blue black. It's got a nice shine to it. Or shall we see iridescent violet blue as a background? So let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. Do you want to see the blue black? Is that what it was? Blue black? Yes. Blue black or violet blue? Let me know in the comments below which color you want to see on the next video. All right, let's look at this. Can I say this is one of my favorite pieces, even though I'm not an orange fan? I can't believe what this looks like. And this turned out to be one of my favorite parts. But this is unbelievable. So if anyone is interested in this piece, feel free to email me at canellaciraco@gmail.com and claim it before somebody else does. But look at that. I'm so glad I chose the turquoise color. It really pops with the orange, which I guess why the Miami Dolphins logo looks so nice, because it's orange and turquoise. But look at that. Beautiful. So if you're interested in this, shoot me an email. Let me know. Also, if you're interested in the blue diptych I showed you at the beginning that has the teeny tiny crack in it, don't forget, I'm going to be discounting it by about 35 to 40% off. So email me if you're interested in any, look, shimmer. I love it. Absolutely gorgeous. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below of this piece. Also, let me know which piece you want to see, what color you want to see on the next piece. I will be doing some commissions in between, of course. But yeah, and everything you need to know is listed in the description below. I keep looking at that and it looks like some sort of like fish face or something. But my Amazon links are listed in the description below. For anyone who wants to shop on Amazon, if you go through my link, it actually helps me, so I appreciate that. My PayPal link for anyone who would like to donate to my channel. Discount codes for Loli Veffy, for color art. What else do I have a discount on? I can't even remember. Color art, Loli Veffy, the crystal resin info is below. They will start shipping to the US starting in August, so stay tuned for more info on that. And I think that's it for now, guys. Sorry for the late post, but I think you can all say it was worth it because I can't stop staring at this. It is gorgeous. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, have a good night, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye.